Finally at 6, there are always some people who still enjoy the way things used to be. Mike Stevens met a man like that in 1991, a wood carver and his apprentice in Lycoming County. A look at their work in tonight's trip back down the Pennsylvania Road.
The cut is right here, here, and here, on the inside of a chair.
Gene Landon of Montoursville, that cut he's speaking of, he made it by hand.
That's another one. Oh, we could have cheated and used the saw, but we like to keep things the 18th century way, so that's why we did that.
So Gene makes much of what he uses. He will take a piece of wood, cut it and shape it just so to make it part of a reproduction of a chair or cabinet or table. What we'd go off to the lumber yard to buy pre-cut, he fashions with planes, simply cutting away stock down to the shape he needs. If thin shavings mark a craftsman, and most people think that's so, Gene is a craftsman plus.
Yeah, sharp enough to shave when you can do that.
It's a lost art what Gene does, but not a dying one. There are those who want to learn what he knows to make furniture like they did a century and then some ago.
I worked as a system programmer at an insurance company for 8.5 years and decided that that wasn't where I wanted to go. I wanted to see the outside a little bit more often and do something that was a little more gratifying.
Jean Bouteiller of Connecticut, an apprentice of Gene Landon.
I have long wanted to learn how to make furniture, and Gene offered a couple of workshops in Connecticut that I located, and I took them and I really enjoyed it.
So she came to see Gene Landon and ended up working in his shop, learning the secrets of woodworking.
I like to do things the way they were done. It seems more gratifying to be able to see that you actually did it yourself than all you do is guide a machine along a path and it does everything for you.
Jean has learned a thing or two in the short time she's been here in this shop, where time really means little. That's the way it's supposed to be.
It's not something that can be hurried. As soon as you start to hurry, that's when you start splitting out the wood, and you just can't force it.
In the end, Jean Bouteiller hopes to open a shop of her own, working at making recreations of pieces from an era some have called the golden age of furniture making. There are those who take great pleasure in never quite leaving the past. We can look to them for an accurate glimpse of history. It is a most enjoyable view. I'm Mike Stevens, Newswatch 16, on the Pennsylvania Road in Montoursville.